Right Now, Sleaze is brought to you by McDonald's. Best part about working at McDonald's is the people.
Some cool news dropping this week. The Verve's Richard Ashcroft has been announced as the first support act for the Oasis reunion tour. Here's his quote. As a fan from day one, I was buzzing for many reasons when the news of Oasis' return was announced. I can say with no exaggeration that the songwriting talent of Noel and Liam's pure spirit as a lead singer helped to inspire me to create some of my best work. It was the perfection of Live Forever that forced me to try and write my own. That's kind of cool. Richard Ashcroft joining them.
Very much.
You know, they're going to play 19 sold-out shows starting in Cardiff on July 4th. What a tour.
Just remember, it's not about the money.
Of course not, Barnes.
At all.
When you think of soundtracks, I think one of the greatest soundtracks ever was Garden State from Zach Braff.
Oh, such a good one.
I didn't realize it's the 20th anniversary of Garden State. Zach Braff has organized a concert of most of the bands on the soundtrack. This show's going to be at the Greek in L.A. next year, March 29th. The Shins, Remy Zero, Thievery Corporation, Iron and Wine. I mean, the list goes on and on. The show's going to benefit the Midnight Mission, a homeless charity in L.A.
It's been 20 years since my film Garden State came out, and I never could have imagined that the film and the soundtrack would still be resonating with people 2 decades later.
So we had an idea. What if we got together the brilliant musicians from the Garden State soundtrack live on stage for the first time ever to raise money for a great cause? Well, it's happening. I'm so excited to announce the Garden State soundtrack 20th anniversary concert benefiting the Midnight Mission live for one night only on March 29th, 2025 here at LA's legendary Greek Theater.
Smart, man, playing on the nostalgia because that's what it's selling right now like crazy.
Unbelievable. And do you remember that one of the members of Remy Zero, Jeffrey Kane, worked at 99X?
Yes, he was an intern, answered the phones in the afternoon for Will.
Such a good guy.
Such a good dude.
I think one of the greatest characters of all time on television was Walter White. And I'm talking about Bryan Cranston, Breaking Bad. Well, guess what? Walter White is back. It's an anti-littering campaign public service announcement featuring little Bryan Cranston, Walter White rolling a barrel through the New Mexico desert, picking up trash. Now, one of the things he picks up is a pair of khaki pants that he famously discarded on Breaking Bad.
You gotta be kidding me. Keep litter out of my territory. Unbelievable.
That's great that he's open to doing things like that, you know?
He's such a good guy. Check this out. Hugh Hefner's son wants to buy Playboy back for $100 million. This is his younger son, Cooper Hefner. He's 33. Yeah, he would like to see the brand once again family-owned more than 7 decades after it was founded by his late father. It's a great American company and a great American brand outside of my personal connection to it, he says. I wonder if he'll be able to pick up that kind of cash, though, to buy it back.
Why did he even have to? Why did he sell it in the first place?
It's apparently in 2021 it went public, I guess, via a special acquisition company, but the firm has been losing money and is currently holding more than $200 million in debt.
Wow, because the house is gone. I mean, all that was Playboy is pretty much gone. I wonder if he would bring it back to being nudity instead of, back to being just stories.
You were a Playboy guy, right? I mean, I actually loved the interviews in Playboy.
Did you just say that with a straight face? You were a Playboy guy, right? Well, yeah, when my dad used to get it in the mail when I was in 6th grade in a little brown wrapper, I perfected the art of slipping that thing out, going through it, and meticulously putting it back like a Mission Impossible episode. Yes.
Barnes, I know you love these kind of stories. This was a Kobe Bryant investment. Have you seen this? Kobe Bryant invested $6 million in a sports drink startup. Remember Body Armor? He ended up netting, in just 8 years, cha-ching, $400 million.
For which drink?
Body Armor.
Oh, Body Armor the drink. I did not know that.
Yes. He acquired a 10% stake in the drink for $6 million in 2013 after several years of growth. In 2021, Coca-Cola, Plug Bell, bought full control of Body Armor for $5.6 million. And guess what? It netted Kobe Bryant an estimated $400 million.
That's nice. A lot of celebrities got in. 50 Cent got, legendary huge chunk. I mean,
Yes, he
Coca-Cola money.
I have the opposite of that, though. Al Pacino, he's got his new book out, his memoir, Sonny Boy, which I want to read, talking about how he went broke after blowing $50 million. Let's see, he bought 16 cars, 23 cell phones, $400,000 in landscaping. He's like, I didn't understand how money worked. Can you imagine blowing and going through $50 million?
No, I can't imagine how you go through that, but I will say, when I went to the game this weekend in Texas, I went to a suite. I got invited to a suite, a billionaire's suite. I don't know the billionaire. It was a friend of a friend. But you want to talk about feeling insufficient?
Oh.
Go in around amongst a bunch of billionaires and just watch them interact and live. Nice people, but money that that 98% of us could never even sniff is going on.
You kind of have a little imposter syndrome.
It's unbelievable. You walk out of there going, okay, I'll go back to my trailer now. You guys have fun. Like, it's just a whole different world, and it's fascinating to watch.
Well, I just can't imagine in this Al Pacino story how you would drop $400,000 a month on landscaping. What?
It's unbelievable.
I'm sure you saw this story. Former NFL quarterback Jay Cutler arrested and charged with DUI and gun possession.
Whoops.
Yeah. According to the police, he refused a field sobriety test at the scene and was later taken to a hospital where a blood sample was taken. According to the police, he attempted to flee the scene after offering the other driver $2,000 not to call the police. What? This just gets worse and worse. They also found 2 firearms in his vehicle, including a loaded pistol.
And Kristen Cavallari got, a big chunk of his cash, and things have not gone well for him in the years after. Sucks for him.
I kind of felt bad when I saw his mugshot.
Yeah, not good.
He looked rough, and I did feel bad.
Usually your DUI mugshot does look a little rough. Usually.
Couple of breakups, Barnes. Andrew Garfield and Dr. Kate Thomas are over. She identified as a professional witch. People are like, what is happening here? But they confirmed their breakup. She holds a doctoral degree in theology and is an expert in mysticism. So I guess you call that a professional witch.
Out.
And this is in your world from The Bachelor. After a whirlwind romance, Jason Tartick and Kate Stickler have decided to part ways. Does that mean anything to you, Barnes?
I recognize the Jason guy. Literally, when those seasons end, I forget the people.
Because I was wondering, I was like, I got to put something in here for Barnes.
I'm okay. Thanks for checking on me.
So you're good with that.
I marked myself safe from another bachelor divorce. Thank you.
Oh, so sorry there. That is your Celebrity Sleaze.